Hi everybody, Gabrielle here. I'm back. So, I've kind of been teasing y'all with telling you my story. And as I'm sitting here pondering this, right, I turn my radio on, and Love and Lies comes on. And the first line is like, it's hard to catch my vibe. You know, it's like the opening bars of this song, the lyrics are almost autobiographical. I have been waiting for you my whole damn life. Tell me where your love lies. Show me where your love lies. I'm at the point now where I don't give a fuck who's watching my videos. I know the people from my actual life who are following along. I don't give a fuck. If you want to listen, hurt your own feelings, or personalize some shit, that's on you. I'm here to do a job. And so, it's not embarrassing. You know, pain can be a crutch. It can be. It could be an identification badge for your person, for yourself. And it's like, there's so much power in sharing your story and trying to save people from their own fuckery, if you can. You know, we all have free will. We all make our choices. We make our beds and we fucking lie in them, right? I don't know if y'all figured out the cyclical nature of time. The cycles. I mean, if you just look at your fucking sky every day, right? And you see how the constellations tick by, the cycle of it all, the seasonal change, the cycle of it all. Even a woman's moon cycle, the cycle of it all. The ebb and flow of life and death. And this twin flame shit, right? Let me tell you something. I've only been aware of the twin flame journey for about a year. I know, surprising, right? But I've had this uncanny connection to something in someone outside of myself my whole life. Like a piece of myself. I was able to telepathically connect to, talk to, share my experiences with. So funny, I had a conversation with someone the other week about how her best friend hadn't shared a bit of information with her. And she was really, really taken aback that she held back something so heavy from her best friend. And I looked at her and I said, don't you know some things are just between spouses? Now, she's an attorney, okay, a litigator at that. So not only does she understand marital privilege, but she's also married to another attorney herself. And I just thought it was so funny that this person, who I would assume, and that's my fault for assuming, would understand with such clarity that yes, there are some things that are just between spouses. She was really, really hurt. Me, I was like, well, that's just normal. Shit. I looked at her, I said, there are things that I would never tell my best friends, that I would only entrust to my spouse. If you sleeping with somebody, there's no greater realms of intimacy. You know, pillow talk is a sacred thing. And if it's not, go to the bathroom right now, look yourself in the mirror, and slap the absolute bullshit out yourself. If no one ever told you. And if you find your partner, spouse, whatever you want to call them, violating the ethical boundaries of pillow talk, then slap the shit out of them too. Take them right to the mirror. Bring their hand up. And have them slap themselves. Now, I've been a hopeful romantic my whole life. My whole life. Hopeful. I can actually say I wasn't shown textbook relationships. But that's okay. I was shown what I needed to learn. Difference. And if you're able to accept that, you can examine what you were raised around, taught, whatever you want to call it, from a much more analytical perspective. What I learned was that you really shouldn't fuck with relationships, to be quite honest. But that never stopped me from trying. It made me realize early how important honesty and transparency are in relationships. It made me realize early what a lack of trust could do to a household. It showed me what it showed me the importance of people understanding their roles. It showed me the importance of learning my own emotional needs. It also taught me that for a long time, I shoved those down so fucking far, I had no concept of what an emotional need was. It showed me that you could rule a household with an iron fist. It doesn't mean you should. It showed me that if you show your children your anger, they really will have a problem coming to you in difficult times. It's very interesting, right? I personally found my own family so dysfunctional at a point in time that it sent me out of my family home rather early, looking for stability, looking for calmness. But it wasn't all bad. It really wasn't. I got lessons, a lot of lessons. My mom is the shit. Like, she really is. She taught me shit so real and so early that it shattered the illusion of childhood. But I thank her for that, because the world that I was introduced to didn't have tolerance for childhood innocence. So I thank her for that. Because a victim mentality is unacceptable. It's fucking unacceptable. It just is. She taught me how to make the best fucking lemonade, the best limoncello, pucca. You give me something sour and I will make you something delicious. That's what she taught me how to do. And I'm grateful for it. But it showed me some other things, that love, when we don't love ourselves first as a priority, will hurt you and tear you down and eviscerate you because you allowed it to. And for as strong as my mother is, she is a woman, as I am. And when you love so completely, you can be taken advantage of. It's like, I know in my own marital experience, I show up as Superwoman on some real shit, hostess with the mostest. But by doing that, by just me being me and not having someone of my equal caliber, I enabled a darker side of someone's personality to show. And I don't mean like violent or anything like that. I mean like laziness, like a listless side of a person who was doing okay, to be quite honest, before we hooked up long term. You know, I wouldn't necessarily call him a go-getter, but he was maintaining life just fucking fine. But me being me, needing to control everything, and that's what that was, me needing to control the situation, he gave me the reins and then sat the fuck back down in the carriage car and said, "You got it." And then by the time I realized that I've been driving this chariot on my own with very little direction from the person inside who's supposed to be leading the journey, or at least co-piloting it, had zero interest in doing anything but him, because that's the way I made it. So I had to take a good long look in the mirror and go, you know what, self? You're an enabler. You allowed this codependent relationship to manifest. You did this. And I know every time I tried to correct course, oh boy, the arguments that ensued. That shit pissed me off a lot. And I'm one of them people, like, I go to source on shit, right? If I got a problem with your son, guess who I'm going to go see? The person who raised them. They mama. And I remember my mother-in-law, before she passed, she told me straight up, that she did not raise him to be a husband. And she was sorry. And I took that on the chin. Because my pride, let me tell you, I got Leo in some serious fucking placements. That's all I'm going to say about it. And I have a major conjunction with my Venus, which is in Virgo, which lines up in my 10th. It's let me tell you, that's a hard placement. That's a love that don't let go. That is a stubbornness that you wish you could put towards career. And that's what I've learned to do. Refocus my passions towards my other love, my work. Virgos tend to take on patience and pet projects. And with Virgo and Venus, it's like a rags to riches sort of story in there, ain't it? It's like you could take this diamond in the rough, polish that motherfucker off, shine it up and cut it just right and present it to the world. Like, look what the fuck I did. You didn't even see the potential in there. And that's really a lot of the relationships I've had. Not recognizing my own worth, not turning that attention towards myself, hyper-focusing on my partner, and my partner not hyper focusing on me, by the way. Pouring in the absolute best of myself into them instead of into myself, which was the greatest mistake I've ever made in my life. Not to love, but not to love myself enough. Not understanding that charity starts at home. That means you have to give to yourself before you can give to anyone else. I didn't even know how to love myself. I knew how to pacify myself. I knew how to numb myself. I knew how to busy myself. I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't take pleasure in simple things. Go, 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 go. Running from pain, to be quite honest. Pain of abandonment, neglect. Oh God, I mean, the litany of shit is infinite. Low self-esteem is a hell of a thing. Mm-hmm. Created some interesting, what's the word I'm looking for? Paradigms within the self. Interesting paradigms within the self. But it's interesting, right? I'm almost great. Well, no, not even almost. I am grateful to have gone through the period of low self-esteem that I did, because now I can help other people with it. I taught my daughter to be more than beautiful, because beauty does fade. I guess that's part of that Virgo Venus, right? Where it's like, look for the best within a person. Just don't look at the outside packaging. See deeper, for sure. See deeper. See the person within. See that spark. But also, what I taught her is don't waste your fucking time. If someone doesn't believe in themselves, it's not your job to pump them the fuck up. That's a paid service. It's called life coaching. Just saying. It's not your job in a relationship to pump your partner up. Y'all should be equally enthusiastic on your own, and that way your enthusiasm can feed one another. I know people go through rough patches, and that's fine. And in that moment, you're the best friend a person could ask for. But that's not your perpetual placement, your role in that person's life, to give them a power up. If they're not filling your cup, then you take your cup and go the fuck home. You don't hang around to prove long suffering in a relationship. There's nothing to gain from it. Nothing. Besides emotional scarring and baggage, and maybe some therapy will be needed afterwards. Knowing your worth is so important. Knowing how to balance yourself. Knowing you. Not looking for gratification in another person. Happiness in another person. And honestly, that's the only thing that's going to bring you into union with your twin. Really. You can't be half empty trying to come together with your twin flame. It doesn't work that way. And I'm learning that. And the irony is, I've already let go of who I thought it was supposed to be. How about that? I know that people can be given the template. So I look forward to see who the replacement is. Because that motherfucker had to go. He did his job. He was a catalyst. And I'm grateful. He got me moving. He sparked my Kundalini awakening. which was necessary to get me the fuck out of the mental jeopardy I was in. The maze I had put myself in. Anybody watch Westworld? Anybody watch Westworld? Anybody fucking watch Westworld? Yeah. There you go. There you go. I'm out of the fucking Matrix. I'm out of the Matrix. Would you like to come out too? Would you like to come out too? There's no going back. It's real. It's fucking real. You create your fucking universe in real goddamn time. In real time. You can bring it in real time. In real time. I promise you, you can. If you just use the ounce of the fucking energy you wasted on other people for yourself, watch what you can do. Watch what you can do. It's gonna be like, move, bitch. Get out the way. I'm trying to tell you, you turn all that fucking love and attention and effort you've been pouring into somebody else's fucked up life and bring it back home and watch you shine. Watch the Almighty himself elevate you to a position your mind will be blown over. You can't even fathom the greatness that awaits you. Every wish that's for your highest and greatest good will come tumbling towards you. The minute you let it all go, you let it all go. You surrender to the process. Surrender to the process. Be reborn. Be reborn in spirit and let go of the flesh. It's about you, my love. Let nobody tell you different. It is about you. Alright, FYI, just notify, and I got packages coming, so if I have to excuse myself for a moment, that's what you're going to hear. Alright, let's get into this. We have the 4 of water and the 10 of air. Overall energy. The priest, the king of fire, the 5 of water, line 1. The knave of water, the 5 of earth, the 4 of air, line 2. The emperor, the queen of water, the mirror, line 3. And let me just show you, right? What's hidden? What do you need to know? Cliff notes of the show. 6 of wands, page of cups, 5 of wands, 2 of pentacles, queen of cups, 3 of swords, emperor, 8 of pentacles, lovers. Bottom of the deck, lovers, 9 of cups. Do you see the repeating cards? Do you see it? The emperor's in the same spot in both spreads. Interesting. We have 5, 5, 5. We have 4, 4, 4. 10, 10. And if I look over here, that's 4 5s, 4 4s, 3 6s. Two queens, two queens, 2 emperors, and a partridge in a pear tree. Excuse me. I'm just saying. We have someone who is abstaining Abstaining. Someone's needing a break. A serious break. It actually looks like somebody's going to the mountains or something. Like a mountain retreat. Like they getting out the city for the weekend. I'll continue on with my story as life goes on with these videos. It's a lot. And it's not an easy thing for me to talk about. It's really not. It's really not. Some of the shit's embarrassing, but I had to take my licks. And I'm grateful. Like I said, the motherfucker was a catalyst, and you can keep it pushing. You can keep it pushing. I don't have time for it. Again, Maya Angelou. If someone reveals themselves, believe them the first time. Be nobody's fool. Embrace it, say thank you, and keep it pushing. Ooh. Anyway, I got Bernie Mac in my head. It's gonna be a misunderstanding. Gonna be some furniture moving. My buses down to the white meat. Yeah, that's funny, but that's what popped in my head. Yep, yep, sure did. I'm sorry. Real quick, that shit looked like conversion camp. Like somebody was being sent to conversion camp. They're like, what the fuck? Like Christian conversion therapy. What the hell is that about? Where is that coming from? Yeah. What? Or somebody got like a. Hold on. Sex rehab? This is something along those lines. Wait a minute. This is really strange. I touch myself. I want you to find me. I touch myself. I want you to remind me. Yeah. Sex addict, huh? Someone going to Sex Addicts Anonymous? I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Yo, this shit's funny. After that rant I just went on, and to see this is funny. Okay. That's one. Okay. Now back to this weekend getaway. What's today? Tuesday? Okay. Uh uh this looks like somebody's eloping. Yeah, this looks like somebody's going to elope. Mate. Yeah, like they're going to get married on a humbug. Interesting. Excuse me. Y'all know what that is. Quit playing. Yeah. It's like somebody going to elope. Where's he going? If your ass fiending. Like, what? Hold on. Wait. It's a lot. What? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Not elope. Maybe for somebody they're gonna elope. Another one looks like this is gonna be. They're gonna pop the question. Yeah, they're gonna pop the question. Wow. They're gonna take you away for a weekend getaway. They're gonna ask you to trust them. That's what that is. They're gonna ask you to trust them. To take you somewhere. And I feel like what they're telling you, it's gonna be on a large scale. Like, there's a crowd around her as she's reading this. And I mean, whatever she's reading or looking at, it's got her like carnally aroused, praying, praying for strength to contain her emotions as she examines what's being presented. Why is Mary Jo in my head right now? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. If this is a Megatron proposal, funny as shit. That looks really funny. Yeah. It's like it's like a helicopter or a plane or something flying overhead and it's going to say such and such, will you marry me? Or something like that. Yeah. I mean, I said the mountains, but it's still winter and I'm seeing this golf. This could be like Florida. Y'all could be going on a trip to Florida or some shit like that. Because I'm looking at this. This looks like the Everglades. And, Florida's like one of those places where you can see swamps and the coast same day. Yeah. 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 This is yeah, they oh shit. Okay. If y'all was having problems, how do you think an engagement's gonna fix the problems? Six of Wands, Page of Cups, Five. So it's like somebody, a new perspective on love that was resisted, that was fought against. That's what you need, and that's what's hitting. This person, this Emperor, because he's all over this shit. This Divine Masculine has a new perspective on love that he didn't want before. Huh. Still got a third party though. He wants to know how he can balance things out and get you to open back up after the betrayal, after the pain. I see the Ten of Swords, yeah. Yeah. After the betrayal, after the heartbreak. They're trying to figure out a way of getting you to open back up. Yeah. Yeah. They want to figure out how to get you to open back up. They want their loyal bitch back. Look at this dog. They want their loyal bitch back. Ain't that some funny shit? They want their loyal bitch back. And okay, so the cliff notes real quick, sum it all up. They want to work on a connection. Didn't I tell you they want their baby back? Lovers, Nine of Cups, bottom of the deck. That was right. Shit in a nutshell. Yeah. They really want to work on this connection. They finally see that not only are you the right fit, y'all hustle game is matched. Mm. I swear, this Emperor card and this fucking rattle. Yeah. You ever just want to shove something down somebody's throat? Yep. I want to take the rattle. Either that, either it's a rattle or Chinese finger traps. And either way, for somebody, a finger trap, it's like, I could punch you. Yeah. It's like dollar for dollar. I hate that. I don't like that energy. You, they equal. Dollar for dollar, though. But no, for real, they do want to work on this connection. They think it's solid. They really do. They think it can be built upon. This looks like this relationship had a serious tower moment. Because I'm looking at this one pentacle over here that has no place. So it was a rough year. It was a rough year. It was a really rough year that, y'all just kind of want to throw away. Throw away the past year and press forward in the connection. Because y'all are soulmates. You are meant to be together. The connection is real. You are each other's other half. Say, yeah, you are each other's other half. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. They are greatly appreciated. Light and love. Bye.